Welcome back to Verse of the Day. It's Ty Bass here, and today's verse is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. All right, reading from NIV, 1 Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. All right, so this was a verse that spoke to me recently. A lot of people in this world, not even just in the Christian walk, but in this world, will look down on you and think less of you just because of your age, because you're young, and they'll assume you know less, which maybe in totality I know less than someone who's 60 or 70, whatever, but that doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about or that I haven't studied a specific topic and know that topic better than you do. I think this verse also speaks to how we have to act when we're evangelizing and stuff like that. If you're spreading the word to other people and you're telling them, look, if you come to Jesus, your life's gonna get so much better. You're gonna be saved. You're gonna be filled with the Holy Spirit. You're telling them these things. You're not gonna want to sin and all these things, but then yet you're going on to sin and you're hating people or you're doing all these things that to the non-believer, they're gonna look at it and be like, whoa, like that ain't matching up. You're telling me you're not gonna do these things. What's you to believe? So I'm not gonna believe you. It's not just to older people because of your young age that you should act in faith and speech and conduct and faith and purity and love, but just in general, if you are claiming to be a Christian, you should live the way a Christian should live, which doesn't mean you're going to be perfect and you're not going to sin, but you're not willingly going out and enjoying sin, going to the club, and engaging in whatever. That's immoral. So don't let those people do that. You got to prove to them that you aren't just a stupid kid. Set an example in speech and conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Of course, they have that preset judgment on you and they're placing that on you. You have to prove that wrong, whether that's right or wrong that they should have that judgment. You have to prove them wrong. And the only way you can do that is to set an example and to be who you say you are, not just say, oh, I'm a Christian and I'm working on it. No, but to show that with your actions. Without faith working, without works, faith is dead. Show it with your actions in speech and conduct. So yes, set an example in your speech and your conduct, in love and purity and all that. Set an example. I hope you learned something from this, and God bless.